First, I'm going to moisturize my face, and I'm going to use the Embryolisse Concentrate Cream. Love this stuff. Now I'm going to use my Napoleon Perdis Auto Primer. I love this stuff because it's not silicone based, it's a gel based consistency. And for my foundation today, I'm going to use my CoverGirl True Match. I am in shade M4. I'm going to take a bit of Max Fix Plus on my Real Techniques buffing brush, dab it around and just buff it in. I'm going to bring it down my neck. And now that I've got a nice even coverage, I'm going to go and take my beauty blender and blend it all in. Don't forget your ears. Your ears tend to be a little bit redder than the rest of your face, so you want to make it all blend in. Okay, now for concealer, I'm going to use my trusty favourite. I'm going to use my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I am using shade 25. I'm going to set my concealer and I'm going to use my RCMA No Colour Powder. The packaging is terrible. They need to change this packaging. It is the most flimsiest lid. It's just nasty. So I always decant mine. I've just got like a little ceramic bowl. In my kit, I've got like a little plastic dish that I keep, and I just damp beauty blend it straight into my powder and straight under my eyes. And I use the opposite side just to make sure all my creases under my eye are all gone before I put my powder down. If you put your powder down over a crease, you're essentially locking the crease in. We don't want that. And the older I get, I find the less I powder under my eyes. I definitely like to set it. I like my eyes to be matte underneath, but I don't set it as much. I definitely do not bake. My skin doesn't like it. I've got dry skin, and I definitely have to set my smile lines because throughout the day I find they crease because I've got quite deep smile lines. And my chin, for some reason, I get like a line across here. I don't know what that is. I have to set that too. And apparently I have a lot of expression in my forehead and a lot of movement. So I have to set that too, because otherwise in like an hour's time I'm going to have these horrible like foundation marks all over my forehead. It's not pretty. It's really not pretty. Got glitter right there. What? Kids. Okay, for my eyebrows, I like the Chi Chi Brow Pomade. I find it is just the best I've tried. I've tried them all. It's just amazing. The consistency is pigmented but thin and creamy. It glides on so well. And for price point for $12, I can't go wrong. I like to go too crazy on the inner corner. If you go too heavy on the inner corner, you're gonna look angry and like Oscar the Grouch. So this is my trouble brow. In general, this is like my trouble everything. This side. It's so different. I'm gonna fix it. Okay, now I'm going to fix the brows because they got a little crazy, out of control. I'm going to use Napoleon Perdis's The One Concealer. It's quite light, it's quite thick. Okay, for today's look, I'm going to be using the Modern Renaissance palette. Colours are just to die for. Clearly this is my favourite. I'm just going to go in with a large fluffy brush and I'm going to go in with Golden Ochre. I'm just going to be working this into the crease, back and forth and circular motions. I just want to keep this colour quite high because this is going to be the transition colour. Okay, now I'm going to go and take Burnt Orange, which is this one here. It is gorgeous. It's a little bit deeper, a little bit warmer at E35. It's a natural hairbrush. Also, one side of my face is slightly higher than the other, so I am slightly hooded on this side, not as much this side, but I've also got quite deep set eyes, so I have to bring my colour up quite a bit higher. Otherwise you don't see it. It just kind of like goes back in. So I like to bring my colour up like really quite high. Now I'm going to go in with Realgar, which is this one here. Absolutely beautiful. I'm going in with my Sigma E25. These are crazy pigmented, so make sure you dust off the excess because they're insane. So we just want to keep this a little bit lower down, especially in the outer corner. We want to keep that. And now just work whatever's left on your brush just into that crease. I still want a little bit more warmth up that little bit higher just on my brow bone. Otherwise you can't see it. And now I'm going to go in with my E35 again, and I'm just going to blend it all together. Smooth out any lines. I like to do this between each stage. It just makes it all so much easier. And all comes together much nicer at the end than having to blend your little arm off right at the end. Okay, now I'm going to go in and I'm going to go in with Love Letter, which is this beautiful pink. It's not pink. It's really not pink. It's berry. It's deep berry. And I'm going to go in with this Zoeva Luxe pencil brush, the 230 brush. I'm just going to start on the outer corner. And I want to keep this low. I don't want this to come too high. I'm going to go in with my E35 again, and I'm going to blend it all together. Okay, now I'm going to go in with a Zoeva 226 brush, and I'm going to get a bit of a Venetian red, this one here. Okay, before I go any further and I go in with any deeper colours, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my Australis Banana Powder, and I'm going to go in with the contour brush from Real Techniques. And I'm going to put a bit of a barrier, like bake essentially, under my eyes to catch any of that fallout. I'm going to go back to my 230 Zoeva, and I'm going to go grab Red Ochre. And I want to keep this really concentrated. Just on this lower corner down here, I want to deepen it up. We want to keep it deeper and bring it up this way for that really nice elongated cat eye that we all love. Okay, to make it even deeper again, I'm going to go in with Cypress Umbra just here. This colour is divine. I absolutely love it. You got to get the 230 Zoeva. Okay, I want a bit more pop, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to get a bit of concealer right on the centre point, right there. Okay, so by putting a bit of concealer down, we're putting a lighter base to put our Primavera on. If we try and put it straight onto those beautiful dark berry colours, and it's not going to get the beautiful bright iridescent pop that we want. So I'm going to go in with the Zoeva 226 flat brush again, and I'm going to go in with Primavera straight on top of that concealer. Back on the Zoeva 230 brush, and we're just going to diffuse those edges. We don't want to dull it, we want to diffuse it. I'm going to go and curl my lashes now. I'm going to coat my lashes mascara, and my favourite is the CoverGirl Supersize It. Now for lashes, I'm going to go in with these beautiful pair of Siren lashes from Socialite. I'm going to go in with my Sigma E50 Cypress Umber, which is this one right here. Golden Ochre. And I'm going to use a Bobbi Brown gel eyeliner in black. I want a tight line, it just helps blend in the false lashes a bit more. I'm going to go in with my Too Faced Milk Chocolate Bronzer. I'm just going to warm up the sides of my face, and I'm using a 127 brush from Zoeva. Now I'm going to do my nose contour. I'm going to use my 109 brush from Zoeva. It looks quite like this, and I'm just going to take this tiny angle, this very sharp angle here, and I'm going to dip that into my bronzer. I'm just going to like just on that angle right there, and I'm going to run that down the side of my nose to straighten up my nose. So my stupid camera didn't film me putting on my blush or my highlight, but I used the ColourPop in Peach Pop for my blush. And for my highlight, I use, of course, Champagne Pop from Becca. Oh, and I use this Lancome lipstick on my lips, but I can't remember for the life of me what it's called, but I'll link it down below. And then I put some of my RCMA No Colour powder on top of lipstick. I'm not a huge fan of really shiny lipsticks. I find these are really too shiny. Bit of RCMA on top makes it just settle down. And then I set everything together with my Skindinavia bridal spray. And that's the complete look. Thank you guys for watching. If you like, please give a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss any new videos coming soon. Like, I have foundation all over my lips. Oh, fuck.